Hello everybody, welcome back to my shop. I'm John, and today we're with the Trail 125, 2021 Honda Trail 125, Hunter Cub, CT 125, depending on where you're at. And what we're going to do today is take a look at getting these stock grips off the handlebars and installing a set of the ODI Rogue soft grips. These are motocross grips, but they're super soft and comfy. I had them on a KX 450 one time, and they are actually too thick and cushy for racing, so I had to take them off and go to a thinner grip. So I know that they're super comfy grips, but maybe just a little bit too soft for racing. So that gave me the idea, because the CT 125 or the Honda Trail 125 grips are really stiff. They're excellent grips for riding with gloves, and if you're doing trail work and technical stuff with gloves on, just like a motocross bike would have. Super grippy, but when you're riding barehanded, like I do 95% of the time I ride this bike, they could get a little rough on your hands. And so my first thought was to throw a set of super soft Rogue grips on there. And that'll basically make it an even more comfy cruiser, which is primarily what I do with the bike. So we're going to try to get these grips off. I'm a little hesitant on the methods, because these bar ends right here are always a pain to get off with the screws. So we're gonna try to tackle that and try to not damage them, because I want to put them back on. So let's take a look at the process and see if we can't get these things on easy enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed that process, because I sure didn't. Grips are always a real bear to get on. I've done a lot of them. And the most easiest ones that I've done are on like the small bikes and stuff. The air pressure from the compressor helps out a lot, kind of pillows the grips out a little bit, and then you can slide them on. Actually, it's even easier to use that to get the first grips off. Putting new grips on is always a little bit more challenging, especially on the throttle side. The thing that I saw mainly is that the factory throttle tubes have kind of edges that rise up on them. The factory grips have a groove for that edge, whereas the aftermarket grips will not. So you're going to have a little bit of pillow up on the throttle grip, which actually I like because my hand kind of contours to my hand a little bit. So that's okay by me. And then we put the bar ends back in too, the weighted bar ends, just to finish the look. You can obviously leave those out and have the motocross style closed end grip look too. That's up to you. I'm not exactly sure what those do except for maybe dampen some vibration, but this bike I anticipate falling over a lot in the future, so to me it's also protection for when the bike falls over. So anyways, that's it. That's the process of re-gripping your Honda Trail 125. Once again, I use ODI Rogue grips. You can get them in different colors. Clearly I went with the red to match my red Trail 125. And once again, I kind of to review these grips, I've used them on a lot of other bikes. I have them on my CRF 110, and they're perfect bare hand grips. So if you don't wear gloves a lot, you want a thicker, kind of bigger diameter, cushy grip. This is definitely the way to go. So I highly recommend these grips. And obviously you can see they go on Trail 125 and they look pretty good too. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.